I want to give you 3 examples here of the UN sustainability goals and how they've inspired new business models and human creativity. And I want to speak specifically about goals 6, 12, and 17, because I believe that creativity resides in constraints. Think of Shakespeare and his iambic pentameter, for example, or the sonnets he wrote, or Piet Mondrian, who only created art based on 90-degree angles. These are all examples of how creativity, in fact, leads to new flourishing of human possibilities. Constraints drive creativity. The first example is one that's close to my analog heart, and it's a brand out of Australia called Who Gives a Crap? Apologies for my French here for a moment in time. During the pandemic in 2020, they donated 50% of all of their profits to driving sanitation, goal number 6, around the world. We all know that we used a lot of toilet paper in our Hamsterkauf, as the Germans would call it, our panic buying of toilet paper. They saw an opportunity in this a long time ago, and throughout their business model, they've weaved ESG, or environmental, social and governance factor, throughout their business model. They donated $5.85 million Australian to sanitation causes around the world. Sales went up 1,000% during 2020. We also see that platforms and partnerships for strategic alliances can drive these goals forward as well, such as Loop. Loop is a platform born out of the World Economic Forum, which is a collaboration with TerraCycle, the old milkman model of distribution and turning something into a durable good from a disposable good, now partnering with 25 grocers and FMCG brands around the world to make sure that your packaging is no longer disposable but durable, and you order the goods that you need in a conscious fashion. We're also seeing that because of technology, we can tread more lightly on the planet moving forward as well. Now just cast your minds back to the 1990s. This might sound a really long time ago for some of you, but this 1991 Radio Shack ad, out of the 13 products in this particular advertisement, 11 of them would all consume planetary hardware, planetary resources that are now compressed into, through its services, through innovations, into the iPhone. An iPhone that is largely now recycled, part of the circular economy, or the UN SDG number 12. In fact, Apple today is one of the largest gold miners in the world. Why? Because Daisy, the robotic recycler, is now gladly accepting your and my iPhones as we bring back the gold to Apple. This means that increasingly we are treading more lightly on the planet, getting more productivity gains by using less planetary resources. And you'll be pleased to know we've also reached peak paper around the world. But cars are using less resources for more, of course, gain. We're using less copper in our telecommunications networks today, and farms around the world are using less potash and other types of minerals as precision agriculture replaces old school agriculture. We are moving into a world where we can get more gains by using less resources, have our innovation gains, and of course consuming less.